Hello everyone, I am Choda Anjaneya, first year undergraduate student in CSC department IIT Kharagpur. Now I am going to discuss about this mosquito bat. We are very much familiar with this mosquito bat. When a mosquito stuck in between these two meshes, the circuit gets shorted and it burns itself. Now I am going to discuss the working of this mosquito bat. We can see that it is in working condition. Here is the charging signal and it is the charging input plug. Now I am going to disassemble this. For unscrewing these screws, I am using this star type screwdriver. It is from Samato brand. Okay, let's go. This is the inner view. Now I am going to test whether the circuit contains any considerable amount of voltage. This is a tester. This is generally contains this pin that should be touched to the circuit, and here a metal cap which is to be held by the holder, and the circuit completes through the holder's body to the ground. There is a small resistance in it and an LED which glows when a considerable amount of current flows through it. Now I am going to test with this Tapario tester. Let us see. Yeah, the bulb is glowing. So it is advisable to not touch this circuit board with our bare hands. Now I am going to further disassemble this. For that I am switching off this and using this star screwdriver I am disassembling. Here are the basic components of our circuit. Now here we can see this plug which acts as power input plug. Here are contacts. When we plug this into the current board, then power comes through these wires to this circuit through these red wires. If you are familiar with these circuit mentions, we can directly read these values, but I will explain them briefly through some screenshots which I have got from internet. Now this is a 3-volt battery which stores power and is useful for providing electricity, and here is the AC capacitor. This is the push button which allows us to have manual control. These are 4 resistors connected in their respective circuits. This is an NPN transistor. This is a step up transformer. It generally steps up from 220 volts to 650 volts. This is a high volt 650 volt capacitor. Because of this only the bulb glows when we tested with the tester. Here are 2 blue color things, those are called general capacitors, and these 3 are diodes. This setup is used for voltage multiplication. This is the overall circuit, and through these blue wires and this red wire the power goes into this mesh, and when something is stuck in between these two, that means when the circuit completes or shorted through a mosquito or a housefly like that, then it gets burned. This is the total working of this mosquito bat. Now it's time for us to again assemble this. Now I just wanted to explain a few components briefly through some diagrams that I have brought from internet. Here is a tester. Generally, as I said before, it contains these following parts: this metallic head, this insulation, and this neon lamp, this resistor, that and all. Okay, further, this is our main circuit. As we discussed before, these are the two red wires in our case. Those are terminals for 230 volts AC supply, and this is a 3 volts rechargeable battery, and these are this battery's terminals. These are two switches, and this is an LED indicating for charging. This is a series capacitor. There are some resistance. Here is a transistor and a step-up transformer, an output capacitor of 650 volts, and two terminals for outer mesh and one terminal for inner mesh. And further going deep into we can observe here this total overall setup consisting of diodes and capacitor is used for voltage multiplication. And also here these diodes, these are used for bridge rectification. This is a transformerless power supply capacitor, and this is capacitor which is after rectification and after stepping up the voltage. As we move further, this is the overall mosquito clear batch circuit diagram. I am not going deep into this. If you observe, this is a charging circuit, consists of diodes, capacitor, resistances, and supply, that and all. This is voltage multiplier circuit, and this is a well-known circuit, full of bridge rectifier circuit diagram, used to convert AC supply into DC. What it do, I mean forward biased or reverse biased, so that this alternating circuit containing sinusoidal waves are just converted into simple DC, fluctuating DC. Okay, this is what I want to say and give some explanation. Thank you. Now I am assembling this. Now assembling is completed. Now you can see it is still working. Okay, thank you.